Please don't be this person, when you go to the store and someone says, "Hey, can you grab something for me?" And you're like, "Yeah, sure." And then you come back from the store and you give them that thing and it's like, "Hey, you owe me 10 bucks." And they're like, "Oh, I don't have money on me now, but I'll get you back later." And maybe you ask them one more time, or maybe you ask them a bunch of times, or maybe you just say, "The $10 doesn't really matter to me." But you remember and you remember, and you're probably not going to help them again when they ask the same thing. Welcome in, fam. Much love, Trav here. Don't be this person. When you have a roommate and they leave their dishes in the sink, or they wash them, but they leave them on the counter, and you're like, "Hey, can you put the dishes back where you found the dishes, or do your dishes?" And you ask one time, you ask two times, you ask three times, and then you just decide, "I'm gonna get a new roommate when I can." Or I give you a lot of examples, but here's what I'm saying. Don't be the type of person that when given a reasonable request, force people to nag you. And just because they stop nagging you doesn't mean that just they stop telling you to take out the trash. They stop telling you stop just tossing your trash. They stop telling you to stop leaving a mess in the kitchen. It's not because they didn't forget. They're just tired of nagging you and they're not going to help you. They're going to replace you. And don't be this person because it's annoying to deal with and you're going to get cut out in the long run. So, basically, if someone makes a reasonable request, do it the first time. Like, I borrowed your book, you asked for the book back. You only need to ask one time. And what's the benefit going to be? Is you're going to loan me more books. If it's like, "Hey, I never return your old book," then they're not going to offer you new books, right? Or they might not. So people will remember, "Hey, you're the person who never paid me back, never returned the thing that I asked for, um, asked me a favor and then made me nag you. No, I'm not going to help you anymore. You might not hear it from me because I just got tired of nagging, and I'm going to instead help other people." So, what I'm saying is, remember, people say, "Oh, well, what if they just forgot?" It's like, duh, people forget things that aren't important to them. Make it important to you to only have to be asked once when it's reasonable. You ask me, "Hey, close the door," because stray animals are running into our house. You only need to ask me once, right? Can you do that? Promise. Comment if you're in that you're going to make a commitment to. You don't need to nag me. You don't need to ask me more than once. Once is plenty. It's important to me so I won't forget. And I'm going to do it also for selfish reasons because I want you to continue to help me out and to do me favors and to loan me stuff. And it's so important to me that I'm going to even go the extra mile and be this person that it cost you 10 bucks. I'm going to give you 15 bucks because it means a lot to me that you spent your time at the store helping me out. So next time they go to the store, "Hey, you need anything?" They're even going to help. Be this person. Here, I'll return your book, and here's another book that I think you might like too, and you can borrow that one. Or, not only did I wash my dishes, but I also wiped down the counters and I took out the trash. It's like, people are like, "Wow." People will say, "Wow." People will say, "Wow." It's so rare. It's so rare just to be an adult, a grown up in this world. We've got so many children of many ages. And you might be thinking, like, "Yo, Trav, like, you're calling people out." I am calling people out. I'm calling people out for being scrubs. Don't be a scrub. It's really simple. Don't make people nag you. If you leave a mess, don't make people ask you more than once. Don't people make people ask you more than once to return something they lent you. Don't make people ask you more than once to pay them back. They shouldn't have to ask any times. You should just do it. And you should tip them. And the benefit is people are going to love you and people are going to help you out a lot and want to do business with you and want to be friends. And it's going to make your life way better, I promise you. So if you're in, comment down below that say, hey, you don't need to ask me more than once. I'm in. Pretty simple thing, but it's going to make a big impact in your life. So, appreciate you. Much love. Talk to you soon. And thanks for all the comments I get. That's the reason that I always keep doing YouTube. Because I'm like, man, people actually watch and they write to me. So, I appreciate that. And if you want a video on a specific topic, a discussion on a specific topic, comment down below what you want that to be. If you've got a nuanced situation in your life and you want advice, comment down below. I'm happy to do that. Appreciate you. Much love. Talk to you soon. Peace.